Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be creating a fake cake with a wooden box and some spackle. So I got this cylinder box from Michael's, and it's what I'm going to be using to make my cake. I get all of my wooden boxes there for any project I do. So I just took off the sticker and then I'm taking the screws out. Now, even though I'm going to cover this box with some spackle, I decided to paint over it with acrylic paint, just in case I didn't cover all of the areas with spackle. So I decided to use this sage green paint, and it's one of my favorite colors of paint, so that's what I'm going to use. After I painted the entirety of the box, I brought out the spackle, which I got at Target, and it was like $10. But I did not realize that this spackle is pink, and I was like, uh-oh, because I want to make the thing green, and I didn't want it to be muddy and stuff. But anyways, I took the sage green paint, I put a shit ton in there, and hope for the best. And you know what? It turned out fine. Like, it's like kind of different from the bottle, but it's close enough, and I think the color turned out good despite the spackle being pink. Next, I started to frost the box with this spackle paint mixture, and this was pretty fun. I was just worried about it getting everywhere, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Well, like the box wise, I'll get to the other stuff later, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. The one thing I did like about this though is the texture on the box. Like, it looks like frosting. And I've seen a lot of videos of people making fake cakes with boxes online, so it was like my inspiration. So this is what the box looks like after it's all frosted, and just so you know, it takes kind of a long time to dry. So since this is going to be a jewelry box, I decided to cut some felt pieces, and those are going to go inside the box. I then glued them all in with some hot glue, which probably wasn't the wisest choice, but I did it anyways. After that, I began to attach the hinges, or the hinge, there's only one, back onto the box, and I got incredibly confused because on this box the hinge goes on the inside rather than the outside, and I was really confused for a minute, but don't worry, I got it reattached. So I want to make some strawberries for the top of the cake because I like strawberries and they're pretty cute. So I decided to take some tin foil and wrap it into a ball, it's like an oval ball shape. And then I took some scrap clay and I wrapped it around the tin foil and I shaped it into a strawberry. And then I took my needle tool and I made some strawberry textures. And after they were all baked, I painted them, and I did several coats because it's really hard to cover teal with paint, so that's what I did. And I also went back to gouache and I mixed this red and pink and the glaze, and it looked really cool like strawberries, so I decided to do with that. And then after, I realized that some of it was showing through, so I painted the top with some light pink. The next part of this project is piping on frosting, and my mom had this piping tip and bag that she also used for spackle, so it was a-okay. I then scooped some spackle in a bowl, and then I mixed some acrylic paint inside. I gave up my dream of having white frosting, so we get this pink frosting instead. And then I had my mom help me put it into the piping bag. I'm not very good at frosting things out of a piping bag, so I did my best.
I'm deeply satisfied.
I then attempted to do each of the swirls again and placed a strawberry in it, and I did it 5 times. Off camera, I decided to do the bottom part of the box, and I did not have enough spackle for this, so if you do this, just do more than you think you need. And when the spackle was still wet, I put in some beads and then these flower beads as well. So this is the final cake box. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.